On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Blue Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Tyler Mahle is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up is Ramon Urias, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Batting second.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And stepping in, Tim Anderson, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
From the stretch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish. Aggressive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Jankowski, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Digging in will be Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
First pitch of the AB now.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The ball 2 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
George Springer the next to hit. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Vogelback calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind. And you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jared Trout. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the first offering. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down. Up next, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he pops him up back behind second base. Trout takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. To first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Count even at 2-2. Popped up. Hoskins is there. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna, another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses. 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Lined into right, a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Harper running from first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Hard hit towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
Leading off.
Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Change up low, 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Davy Grion trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now here's the first offering.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line drive to center field. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs,
fielder,
then
number
give
9.
up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he... New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So here's Adam Frazier, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for...
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Packard is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And now here is Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Bryce Harper. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's...
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Here's George Springer. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to amp.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jared Trout.
Not shortstop.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. In now for the O's, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Rafael Devers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for Toronto, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in next, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. So far on the year, Hicks is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Ground ball right side straight into the shift. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The designated
Wilmer
hitter.
Flores is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here is Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, here is Davy Grion. He's singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Vogelback at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Peter Fairbanks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Adam Frazier. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Bellinger patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Ramon Urias. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that second baseman, Tim Anderson.
In now, Tim Anderson. Line drive to center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. And now, Bryce Harper in his career against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Jared Trout grounded out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
The 1-1. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. George Springer. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Grounded back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. What a play.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get first.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rhys Hoskins is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fastball well outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
This one's by him to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now that.
At the plate now is Aaron Hicks. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And now the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's retired 1 away. Next up is Wilmer Flores. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1,
no runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 21.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Vogelback behind the ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Flores, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in next, Bryant Packard. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that close.
Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him and right. Nick Goody's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
So now here is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next, it'll be Adam Frazier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Packard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. And their runners at the corners now.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, George Springer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, JB Trujillo.
Jose Cisneros is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Jose Cisneros.
First delivery to him. Davey Grion stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
On the move is Harper, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him. So next to bat will be Jared Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 1 out and a runner on third. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Darno moving to his left. 2 gone. Striding in is DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is all set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now to the plate, here is Rhys Hoskins. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Tyler Matzik, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now it'll be Rafael Devers. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
All even now, 2-2. Devers leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So now into the box is Daniel Vogelbach. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled off. Baltimore down to their final strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marcus Stroman records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Over them phone and by their opponent, show me who gets.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Tribe hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-3. The Bo Sox totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-4. The Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. Walker Buehler got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, leading the Royals to the win over the Reds 3-1. The Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the JAYS Sox in front of a home crowd 7-6. Brad Keller earned win number 7 this season as the Astros downed Oakland 5-3. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 15-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-1. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Braves 8-3. Josh Bell plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 6-4. Travis Lakins collected his 5th win in relief, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 3-2. The Giants relief pitcher, number 17, grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 1-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.